Today we will see the input and output statements in Python. Input and output statements in Python. First one we will see the input statement. It is used to ask the input or data from the console or command cmd or terminal. We will see the examples like input. The syntax of the input statement is input of input of that two parentheses like this. This one is a first syntax. Second one is input of some message. Some message we can print like some message. We will see both of these. First one is input statement. If you want to take the username, username is equals to input of parentheses we can take. If you want to print that username, print of username. Save that file and try to execute python test.py. It will asking that it will waiting for the input. If you give that John, it will printing the John. If you want to give messages like username, also like this we can print python test.py. It will asking that Smith username is Smith. Or you can remove this one and print again, execute this one. CLS Python test.py. Smith username is Smith. Or like if you want to ask age and email, like this we can print also. First one is age I'm printing. Second one is email, print email. Like this I'm printing python test.py. First one it is asking Smith. Second one it is asking 26 age. Third one it is asking Smith dot s at the rate of gmail.com. Like this it is printing. If you give that messages like this also you can give some line you can give. Or there is an operator called star operator. Like this also you can give. It will be print python test.py. First one it is asking that name. Second one it is asking that age 25. Third one it is asking that email.com. I got this name. If you want to print end of this also, like this you can print 30 into star. CLS Python test.py. First one it is asking Smith. Second one it is asking to name Smith email at the rate of gmail.com. Username is Smith, age is 25, email is smith at the rate of gmail.com. Like this it is printing. If you want to give that meaningful message, like enter username, enter username. This one is enter age, enter username. This one is enter email address. This one you can give. That output will give the Python test.py. It will asking that username Johnson. Second one is asking that age 25. Third one is asking it email John S at the rate of gmail.com. I'm getting that username is and email address. Like this I'm getting input. If you want to, I'm copying this one. Example one. This is it. If you want to do addition with using that number, using that input number one is equals to input enter. I'm giving message also first number number two input of second number sorry second number. I'm giving small space. If you want to sum equals to number one plus number two. If you want to do like this, we will get some output called the sum. We'll see that output. Step py. First number I'm giving that 1000. Second number I'm giving that 2000. I got that 1000. In these two becomes that concatenated. If you want only addition with these two, 1000 plus 2000, you want 3000. Instead of doing this one, I'm making this into typecasting. Int of. Here also we can make, or here also we can make. Here. Instead of here, we can take here also int of number one plus uh, int of number two. I like this also we can give, or sum is equals to int of number one plus int of number two. Like this also we can give, but instead of we will see first this one. We will see Python test.py. Enter 1000 I'm giving. This one is 2000 I'm giving. I got the sum is 3000. Like this. Or you can give like this also. I'm removing this one. Removing this one. Don't test that p. Well, I'm giving 100. This one is 200. I got the answer is 300. Not only int, you can give float also. I'm giving that float of. Then as Python test.py 100, 200. I got the 300.o or dot zero. I got next next one is Next one is uh, I'm taking like input card 10, 20, 30, but I'm making this one is a 10 is a 10, 10. I'm making this 10 equals to like A is equals to 10, B is equals to 20, C is equals to 30. I'm making like this. If you want to like take this and make separate like A comma B like A is equals to 10, B is equals to 20, C is equals to 30. If you take like this, there is a function called split function we can use with input. We will see like if you take A comma B comma C can use input of and enter first, second, and third numbers dot split off. The split by default is space it will take. If you print number one, I'm making this one is format of A like this. C. This one is a B. This one is a number two. This one is a number T. If you want to print Python test.py, enter first, second, third number 10 space 20 space 30. I'm making. I got that 10, 20, 30. If you want to print the type also, number one dot format of type of A. Like this also you can print type of B, type of C. This one is a third number. This one is a second number. I'll leave this one only execute. I'm taking 100, 200, 300. I'm making this still str only. If you want to convert, there is a function called int. There is a function called int. Int, but mm, we will see that in the there is a we can see like this also. There is a list comprehension is there, but we will see in the later stages, later sessions like this. We will see. We will see one voter generation form like water water registration form. I'm asking that name, enter name. Uh, I'm asking that age. Age is a int. I'm taking that int off. I'm typecasting that. Enter age. Next one is F name, father name. I'm taking this father name of int. It is one of the string. Enter father name. Next one is a gender. Gender. I'm taking this one is a this one is I'm taking that int of like not int of input of enter gender. enter gender, male or female, either female. Next one is married. I'm making this one is a, I will I will show one thing here, boolean with boolean. Enter is married, true or false. Like this we can take. I'm going to print out 30 star. I'm printing here each and every one. Name, I'm printing dot of format of name. Like this I'm printing. This one is married. This one is gender. Gender. This one is father name. This one is father name. This one is age. This one is age. Age like this you can take and try to execute this program asking that name. I'm entering that John. John. I mean age is 25. I'm giving. Father name I'm giving Karthik. I'm giving. Gender I'm entering that male. Is married. False. I'm giving like this. But here see this name I have entered John. Age I entered 25, 25 I got. Father name is Karthik I entered. Karthik I got. Gender is gender is male I have entered. I got male only. But he is married. Enter he is married. False I have entered. I got the true. Why? Because of Boolean accepts that Boolean typecasting function only becomes false. That I will write here. Note. Sorry. Note I will write. Boolean function becomes false only in the space empty, this one is empty, false, not false also, empty, zero, zero, or empty dictionary, or empty tuple. We will see this one. What is this empty and what is this empty square brackets, empty curly braces and empty parentheses. We will see. For these cases, it will gives the typecasting function gives the uh, typecasting function gives the false. Like a typecasting function of the boolean gives the false only. But here that input value it becomes that if you enter the false, but it will take that string only in the form of that. That's why it will makes that a string it will taking that internally that false is converting into the in this form. This will makes the boolean function as true. Boolean function like it will take like this will automatically raise the true only. Raise the true only. That's why it is giving. How to solve this one? How to solve this one? Instead of taking that rule, there is a one function called evolve function. Evolve function. Try to execute and show. I'm leaving this one. Python test.py. Name I'm entering Smith. Age is 23. I'm taking father name is Rohit. I'm entering. Gender is male. Gender is male. False. I'm taking. Okay. Again, I'm going to enter Smith 2023. Rohit. Rohit. I'm entering male. I'm taking that false. I got that false only. Is married false false. Gender is male male. Father name is Lohit Lohit only. Age is 23 only. Name is Smith Smith only. Like this we can got. What is this eval function means? It will goes to evaluate the our expression. If you give the expression like if you give the expression like eval of 10 plus 20 star 30 divided by 2 like this, it will evaluate this expression. We will go with an example. One example we will go with eval function expr taking eval of input of enter expression print result equals to XPR. We are printing that result. Python test.py 10 plus 20 star 30 divided by 2. I got the answer is 310. First, it will multiply the 20 and 30. 20 and 30 is got the 600. 600 by 2. 600 by 2, it will give the 300. 300. 300 plus 10, it will give the 310. Like this, it will going to expression. It will going to evaluate the expression. If you take execute one more 10 plus 20, I'm giving brackets also. Star 20 minus 10, 20 minus 10 divided by 10 plus 20. If you try to execute this one, we got the 10 is answer. How 10 is got? First add these brackets. 10 plus 20, 30 into 10 minus 20 minus 10, 10. If you got this one is 30 into 10, we got this 300. 300 by this one is a this one is a 30. 30 we got that 300. We got that 300 by 30. We got that answer is 10. 10.0. Like this, eval function will got the answer. To take output also. Not only this one with eval. If you in future, I'm making this one is a result. Print this result. I'm printing that type of result also. Result type. comma, type of result. See friends, we will do with this CLS Python test.py. We got the type of, if we enter, if you take string like mm, Python is very easy. Python is very easy. Syntax error. What is about the syntax error? String name error. Python is very easy is not defined. If you taking like a okay. I got the answer. Instead of giving like this, if you give like this, Python is a very easy programming language. If you give in the course, it will take like string. Result is a Python is very easy program language. We got the type is string. If you give any type like list, in future we will see what is list. 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. If you give like this, it will give that list only. If you give tuple, you will see tuple also in future. What is tuple? Like this, it will got the tuple is the answer. If you take dictionary also, array also, I'm giving this one. I'm making this small dictionary. I'm taking two. I'm printing. It will give the dictionary. If you take like set we got. Set is a set is a unordered set. Like order is not present. That's why it is printing this 40, 10, 20, 30 like this. This one is a set. Uh, if you give what is like we have seen all. If you give true, it will give true only. If you give false, it will give false only. If you give number, it will give number only into boolean. Mm, if you give 10.03, it will give float only. If you give 10 plus 20j, it will complex like this. Uh, complex, we have seen all types. Copy and paste here. We can go with the output statement. Output statement is going to print that our result into the console. Output statement. It is it is going to print the our result our result our result or our output result or output into the it is going to print the our result or our output into the console uh, or terminal is it is going to print or display. We can say display also. Display the result or output into the console or terminal. We will see syntax of the output statement is print. print. Using this print we can going to print our output into console. The by default that the print statement is going to print that our output into the system.in means it will system.out means it will going to print our output into the console or terminal. If you take any input like username is equals to John Johnson or is equals to 25 or email equals to johnson at the rate of gmail.com. Print off before I'm printing this 20 star star. Print off username like this. If you want to print email email is is if you try to execute this one, got the answer is username, age is 25, email address is johnson at the rate of gmail.com. I got this one. If you want to execute that all the statements in one, all the variables in one statement like this also we can execute. If you want to execute username, I'm giving slash and another one is another one is I'm giving curly again curly braces. Another one is email. And I'm making this one is format of username is email. If you try to execute this one, I got that username. If you want this one also, that is star star. We got the same answer, but using the format format like this we can print. There is a different ways we can print. We will see one by one here only. Example one. We want to print username. One way we have seen dot format. Username is equals to Smith. Age is equals to 30. Email is equals to email is equals to Smith dot g at the rate of gmail.com. If you want to print this one is a different ways. I'm making 30 star. First way is we have seen this username username is next one is email dot format of username comma is comma email. Like this we can print. First we will see this one. We got that answer like username Smith ES30 email smith.g at the rate of gmail.com. Like this we can print. There is a one more way. Username column percentage yes comma is column percentage d comma email column percentage s. Like this also we can go with. Here instead of going this one we can take like username comma is comma email to execute this one. We got answer same. Smith is Smith like username Smith age is 30, email address is smith.g@gmail.com. Another way is print off. There is a there is a same like f of strings like this one. Directly here we can give variable names only, comma is column is comma email column email. Directly here we can give names only. We got the same answer. Smith username Smith, age is 30, email address is smith.g@gmail.com. That this one is if you give the salary also, if you give salary like 45,006 like this. If you give salary, we are going to print salary here. We will see one difference with one difference here. Salary percentage. Yes, I think so. Here is salary same. I got this answer. But I got here is a 6 digits instead of 4 digit. If you want to make this 2 digit of this like this 0.2 or zero point 0.2, only it will print that first like 0.45 it will print. You will see output here only just the space just the py. Like this we got. It will make that it will make the round figure. That's why it will got that 4 6. Like this we can get the output for output statement. You will see in this input and output there is a lot more things are there. One more thing I forgot. uh, I will leave this one only, but instead of if you want to print star star want to print there is a if you take all the variables of one after another. So if you print this one, Python test.py. If you print this one, got Smith 30 smith.@gmail.com and 45,000 we got. But we got what is the difference we here got? Space is the uh, space we got that every value, like every variable, like username comma, like age comma email address comma salary. Here I got the space is the by default. If you change this, instead of space we can take that hyphen also we can take. There is a function called sep attribute. If you pass like a instead of space you can take hyphen. I got the hyphen either Smith hyphen 30 hyphen Smith at the rate of gmail.com hyphen 45, like 45,000 4567 I got. There is a one more attribute called end. And by default is a slash n, that new line. Instead of new line, I'm making this one is I'm taking only space or empty. I'm taking space only. If you take space, we got the answer is like this. Instead of that, we can take here we can take through this we can observe that output. Here one new line we got. For this I did not got any new line. We will see difference one second. If you remove this one, if you remove and save and execute this one, we will see one difference. Here we got that one new line here. If you comma and is equals to take nothing. Execute now. I did not get any space here. Like this, we will use that and then sep attributes with the print. That's all, friends. Thank you for this session. We will see in the next session iterators concept. If you like my content, please like and subscribe.